Hello, Angie Neal here from Meridian, Idaho, trying take 2 of this video. We had a little bit of internet difficulty, but hey, I'm back and we are going to talk about 5 tips for good leadership skills. So many people will obsess about these leadership skills if they don't have them, and they'll be focusing on their own stuff rather than focusing on their team and their team members' success. So let's talk about these. There are 5 of them. I'm going to name them in reverse order, and number 2 may surprise you. It surprised me, so let's talk about it. Tip number 5, it talks about knowing yourself. It's important as a leader, whether you are in an office setting or a network marketing setting or any kind of business setting, you need to know what are your own strengths and what are your own weaknesses. You can certainly play up to your strengths, and if you do determine some weaknesses, you can work to improve them, or it's also a great deal to delegate your work to people who are better in that area than you may be. So that's number 5, know yourself. Number 4, passion is contagious. Now, this is so great because when you share your passion with your work or your team members about your love for the work that you're doing, whether maybe you're in education, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're an educational administrator, or if you're a network marketer and you're really excited about your product and your opportunity for your team members, when you're excited about it, other people will become excited about it. So that's number 4, passion is contagious. Number 3, looking into the future. This article that I read from workitdaily.com talks about encouraging and expressing your exceptional, I love this, and positive vision for the future. Think about, where is it that you want to go? You know, you've probably heard or been in interviews where people say, well, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Do you have an answer for that? Where do you want to be next month, next year, 5 years from now? It's important to look ahead, look into the future, and then kind of reverse engineer it, beginning with end in mind, as Stephen Covey says. If you know you want to have earned a degree, or if you want to be at a certain level in your company, then reverse engineer it. What do you need to do now to get where you want to be then in the future? So number 3, looking into the future. Number 2, okay, this one may surprise you. It totally surprised me. Wrong can be right. What? So this talks about it's important to encourage creativity by allowing team members to be wrong. That seems really counterintuitive, doesn't it? But what they talk about here is, say you are an administrator and you have office staff, and if they're always so afraid that they'll make a mistake or that everything has to be just perfect, you may not get that breakthrough or find those efficiencies that if you're allowing them to be creative that you could find. You may have team members that have an idea of wanting to go and do something that you don't think or is not something you would do, but gosh, what if that works? What if that's right? Let them be creative. Let them have the opportunity to fail. You know, they talk about that people worry about being failures or worry about hearing the word no, but the fact is we need to push through those failures, push through those no's to get on the other side. And guess what's on the other side? Success. It's there. So number 2, wrong can be right. And number 1, I love this one. Ask any of my former Business Professionals of America officers, state officers, national officers, people that I've worked with. I've said this in speeches. I love this one. Number 1 tip for good leadership skills: communication is key. So true. If you are communicating clearly and openly and expressing yourself, you're going to have a successful relationship with your coworkers, relationships with your team members. Communication truly is key. So to recap, the 5 tips for good leadership skills: number 5, know yourself, strengths and weaknesses. Number 4, passion is contagious. Number 3, look into the future. Where do you want to be? Number 2, wrong can be right. And number 1, communication is key. Absolutely true. And if you embrace these, you will become a better leader and people will be excited about following you. So I encourage you to again, like I said, embrace these, have fun with them. And for all of you moms out there, happy Mother's Day weekend. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And just excited to be here with you. And I will be doing some more Facebook Lives. So feel free to continue to pop on. If you are just joining us or you're watching this on the replay, please feel free to share this video. You can click the button in the lower left-hand corner that says share, and it will go out to your Facebook friends, and hopefully they will find some value in it. I hope you do. Anyway, take care, have a great weekend, be blessed, and we will see you next time.